Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to create custom objects in PowerShell. So, as I said before, in this video you will learn how to create custom objects in PowerShell. We will use something what we call PSCustomObject. And custom objects are very important because they are a foundation of working with structured data and pipelines. So now we will create a basic custom object. So let's say that we'll create a user. We are starting with, of course, setting a name to our custom objects, $sign at the start, and user right there. It will be our name. And now in the tag we have to add something what we call PSCustomObject. So we have to open the brackets, and inside of it we have to type in PSCustomObject. Like this. Object. I made a mistake, I'm sorry. And now we have to do add operator, and we have to open the braces. And inside of it we will do something very similar to a normal hash table. So we will do something like this. We will set some parameters, but in this case we are not creating something what we call key value per as in hash table. We are creating objects basically. You will see it in the second, but I will add some options. So for example, name John, age 25, city can be Warsaw, it doesn't really matter, so like this. We can close it and we can close our braces, and now we have our user custom object. As you can see, it doesn't look like in a normal hash table, because in a normal hash table you have it, for example, here you have name of John, here you have name, here you have John, here you have age, and on the right you have, for example, 25. In this case we have objects. It looks really similar to, for example, I don't know, Get-ChildItem. It returns objects, as you can see, same as here. We have the column 1, column 2, column 3, and so on. So this is how it works. How we can access these properties. So I will clear that for now. I will print it again. How can we access properties? We will use dot notation to access values. So we have to, of course, specify the user, and now we can access the name like this. For example, we can access the age also with the dot, and same with the city. So this is how it works. And what is a benefit of using custom objects? It is very good for structured data. It works perfectly in pipelines. It is very easy to export to CSV or JSON, because as you can see, if you want to export it to CSV, you have one column, second column, third column, so it is very easy, and the output formatting is, I would say, a little bit more readable than in the normal hash table. What we can do? We can do something. I will show you what we can do. So let's use a Get-ChildItem command with the parameter -file. And now we will iterate for every file with for each object loop, I mean, like this. I will open the braces, and now we will create the PSCustomObject. We will close that. Again, that operator will open another braces, and now we will set the name. We'll create a name column, and in the name column we will store the names of our files. And same with the size column. We will create the size of our file, which in this case is called length, like this. We'll close that, and we'll close that again. And what will happen? As you can see, we are printing files from our directory. As you can see, I'm in the PowerShell directory, I have 4 files, and by doing something like this, I can print them. File.txt, file2.txt, file3.txt, and this temp XML file with the sizes. Here you have 0, here you have 524, so everything is working fine. So this is how you can create a custom object in PowerShell. I think this is pretty important and pretty useful. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video.